Big story coming in. Ukraine has offered to help those who are fighting incoming Iranian missiles, and especially the Shahid drones, not just missiles, but the Shahid drones. Ukraine has offered to help the Gulf countries. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said he'd spoken to leaders in different countries currently in the line of Iranian fire. The President of the United Arab Emirates and the Emir of Qatar he's spoken to. He said we will continue this diplomatic engagement with broader West Asia and Gulf region. Ukraine stands in solidarity with those who are resisting the spread of war and violence. For decades, the Iranian regime has invested in destroying the lives of its neighbors and others wherever it could reach. It was on the very foundation they became accomplices of Russia in the war against Ukraine. Every Shahid drone in Ukrainian skies proves that the Iranian regime must be held accountable for the attempts to destroy lives and kill people. So it is essential that those who defend life prevail in this confrontation. Words of the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as he describes in great detail, and Ukrainian officials are telling leaders of West Asia that Ukraine has the best counter-drone mechanism, and specifically to counter the Shahid drones. At the level of the teams, the Ukrainian team, the team of the Emirates and Qatar and other states, we will determine how together we can provide stronger protection for life. Ukraine's expertise in countering Shahid drones is currently the most advanced in the world, and these drones represent the primary challenge in that region as well. It is clear why so many requests are directed to Ukraine. However, any such cooperation aimed at protecting our partners can only proceed without diminishing our own defense capabilities here in Ukraine. Russia's war against Ukraine continues, Russian strikes continue, and protecting Ukrainian lives remains our first priority. So this is the statement that is being made by Volodymyr Zelensky. Remember, the war started between Russia and Ukraine in February 2022, and now we're in 2026 and the war continues to rage. I want to bring in Pranay Upadhyay once again into this conversation. Ukraine is offering to help countries in West Asia at a time when its own borders and people are extremely vulnerable, Pranay.
Absolutely, Gaurav. And we have seen that how Ukraine has developed counter-drone strategies and counter-drone measures, from the wearable wingman, detection suit, to their complex and sophisticated electronic warfare system, which they have, developed to counter Russian as well as these Shahid drones, because we know that the Iranians have given these Shahid drones to Russians as well in that battle theater. But Ukraine is already stretched. So we can't say with surety that how much they can commit to assist these Arabian nations. But definitely, President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke to the Prime Minister of Qatar, to the officials of UAE and other Arabian countries in the Gulf countries, and they have offered that they are willing to work out. And in fact, this is also them getting back, the Ukrainians getting back on Iranians, because for Ukraine has been asking and urging Iran not to provide these military or these drone assistance to Russian to continue this battle. But you know that the Russian and Iranians are strategic partners. They have been helping each other, and that's why Ukraine want to extend this help to the Arabian nations. And as I was referring that, there are reports, there are suggestions that Ukraine might send, these kind of capabilities, not only to assist the Arabian countries, to the West Asian nations of Gulf, but also there are possibilities that US may deploy, US may, ask them to help Kurds. Okay. Because the objective is to weaken the Islamic regime of Iran, and they are working on different strategies and multiple strategies to weaken the internal structure of Iran. And in fact, that's why if you see Pranay,
yeah, I will come back to you for more on this multi-pronged strategy that's being adopted. as of now, this war only appears to be intensifying. Of course, when we spoke to Alexander Stubb, the president of Finland, he was very hopeful, at least on the Russia-Ukraine front, that war will see a conclusion very soon.